morning, 8:09 on a Monday. Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, even for a couple of minutes as you get ready to go out the door. Perhaps you're going to a party tonight. Perhaps you need to get a last-minute gift, and you find that last-minute gift in the back of your closet. What happens then? Of course, there are some, believe it or not, gifting do's and do nots. And here to talk about that, Gerald Glascock from the Southern Institute of Etiquette. Regifting, is that good or bad?
Regifting can be good.
Okay.
If you get a bottle of wine, you don't drink wine, or
Sure.
you don't like whatever color it is, red or white, then you can give that to someone else. Don't open it and taste it first.
Well,
how do
you know you don't like it? I'm not sure about that, but there certainly are some rules, I guess, for the regifter.
Right. If you're just unsure, and a lot of people have surprise guests, show up, and you feel uncomfortable because they've brought you a gift and you don't have anything to give them in return. The things you want to make sure you don't do is like pull out a partially used gift card, and put it in an envelope.
There's only $7.22 left on this thing.
That's right.
All right,
you never
good
know.
enough. All right.
You never want to give clothing away that's been washed. It's like those pajamas would have been perfect, except for the dryer sheet that was stuck in the leg.
That's perfect. Has that happened to you, or you ever gotten like a gift that you're like, seriously?
Picture frames. Picture frames that has somebody else's name engraved on the back.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's a gift. It's such a pretty picture frame,
My goodness.
But I've had friends that have had coffee cups that were given to them in a real nice box.
Sure.
And they turn the box over and, oh, look, on the bottom of the box is birthday present wrapping, or Valentine present
Maybe they reused
wrapping.
the box, Gerald. You're always such a pessimist. What if they just reused the box?
It's so true. It could have been.
What about some do's? I guess, when is it okay to regift? Obviously, your example of the wine. If you don't drink or you don't care for red wine, you can certainly give that to somebody who might enjoy it, right?
Right. Cookies are good. How
about Aunt Millie's pound cake? Can you give that away? Can you maybe hold down some I'd say my Aunt Millie, you could hold down a book with this thing. It was like a 13-pound cake.
If you really wouldn't like it, then don't give it to someone else.
All right, fair enough.
That's just a good rule.
What do you do? How do you keep? What if you've got a bunch of friends and holidays, what they are? What do you do if you accidentally regift to the person who gifted you in the first place? Because it happens.
Yes, it does. And it's a good point if it can be good if it's never been used.
Okay.
Obviously if they give you...
Gerald, didn't I give you the same thing? You go, yes, you did, and I liked it so much I gave one to you too.
That's right. I've been giving them to all my friends.
That's great stuff.
So, the thing that you want to make sure that you don't do is you want to make sure that you don't give anything that was personally made for you.
Right.
Whether it was a scarf or whether or not it was a belt, whatever it is, if it was personally made for you, then don't give it.
Keep it generic.
Could be cookies, though. Cookies are okay. If somebody gives you like 800 cookies.
Like, don't leave the one that's got the bite off it is what you don't do.
That is so
That's
true.
what you don't do, without a doubt. All right, Gerald, do's and don'ts. Regifting, good stuff, good etiquette, very good tips as always. Mr. Gerald Glascock, listen, if I don't see you, have a fantastic holiday. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And I hope you don't get the presents that you gave me last year back. And if you do, sorry about your luck.
It's okay.
All right. Gerald Glascock, stay with us. Good Day Columbia's coming back. In fact, we've got a look at your full forecast as we move on this Monday, 2 days away from the start of winter.